Thanks for joining us. My name's Tyler, this is my dad.
Dave.
We are 2 Gen Fragrance Reviews.
Yes, we are.
So we're back with part 2 of our 2-part series of our fragrance lineup if we had $250 to spend.
I actually came in under $250.
You did come in a little under. I didn't. I came in exactly $250 because I needed every penny. Anyway, let's get to it. After you.
All right, so I think first we're going to start off with one of my recent favorites. I absolutely love Bentley Man Intense. It's got some rum. It's got notes of benzoin, so it makes it a little bit sweeter. Mm-hmm. I think I wear this. It's kind of a nighttime going out scent, but I have to be honest with you. It also could maybe during the cooler months be something a little bit more formal, and I think it just makes it a standard in any collection, and it comes in around $35. So
pretty good.
Pretty good.
I am not the biggest fan of that, and I think it's only because there's frankincense in there. So
yeah.
Well, I know there's frankincense in there.
And I love incense.
So that's just me.
Yeah.
I know it's a good scent though. So
it's a great scent.
Not for me.
It's a great scent. It's a warm scent, and it's a very classy scent. Next up.
Okay.
Everybody's heard of it.
Yep.
Everybody knows about it.
We just did a video.
We actually did just do a video on this.
Yes, we did.
But I have to say, it's. I think you mentioned Swiss Army knife.
I did in my last.
And this is very close to that. Yeah. I think you could wear this as an office scent. I think you could wear it as a date scent. I think you'd wear it pretty much every season. Mont Blanc, Explorer. Yes, it tends to be compared to a few other scents like Creed's Aventus, which is very expensive, and there are others, including clones. But I can see myself wearing this in the office, wearing this on a date, as I mentioned, and I think the notes are very friendly. I mean, it's in Broxton heavy. It doesn't have pineapple.
No,
but it does have bergamot.
Yeah.
And it ultimately it's a fresh scent that has some character. It's probably the best way to put it. I could compare it to some other scents that are similar to it that are not Aventus, but I think really it serves the purpose. It does a little bit of everything. You can even wear it on a formal occasion if you want to do that, or for brunch or whatever you want to do. So that's Mont Blanc Explorer.
Explorer smells good, but I'm just not a huge fan.
Yeah, I get it.
That's just, it is what it is. It smells nice.
The next one up is ultimately a scent that has a really fine-tuned use for me. And I found it recently. And it's kind of funny because recently I also saw a Facebook page. Somebody said, "Hey, listen, at Burberry London, I've been doing that for years, and I love it during the holidays. Anybody have anything else to wear?" Now, this scent is Zara's Warm Black. I recommended that, and why? It's really simple. It's got vanilla in it. It's got cinnamon. No cinnamon.
Probably.
So yeah,
but I think Zara just says that it's vanilla and tobacco.
Tobacco.
Yeah.
But it's got that. It's to me, it has this feel of the holidays. To me, it will be a pretty much daily wear. I would think at some point in time through the holiday season. Mid-November into New Year's. And it's a really, really great price. About $18 on the Zara website. So I highly recommend you get your nose on this for the holidays.
Yeah, for the price, it's pretty insane.
Yeah.
I'm just not a huge fan of that one either.
I know.
I don't know. There's something about it that I don't really like.
It's so warm.
I don't
How
think
can
it's
you
like.
not like
I
it?
don't think it's synthetic or anything like that.
No,
I just there's just the combination. It's not for me. That's all.
Yeah.
Give me CK Shock any day.
CK Shock over that for a holiday?
Yeah.
I mean, CK Shock is good, but all right. Next up. Another cooler weather scent, and anybody that's been watching our videos would know that I tend towards, the majority of my scents are more cooler weather. Do like some warmer weather stuff, but I like to have a lot of options with my cooler weather. This is John Varvatos Dark Rebel. It is bad boy at a bottom. It just has notes that speak out and say, you know what? I should be wearing a leather jacket. I should be on a motorcycle. I should be, riding around in a ride that 72 Impala would be really nice.
67 Camaro.
67 Camaro, there you go. So I highly recommend this if you just want to go out, have a good time. Maybe even at my age, we misbehave now and then. Maybe misbehave a bit. Pretty cheap, $32 for a 75 ml bottle. Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think I've tested Dark Rebel enough to like be able to say. I just know that when I smelled it the first time, I wasn't enthused by the type of leather. There's so many different types of leather scents.
True.
And I lean cleaner.
It's so dark.
Yeah. So like.
Yeah, it's a dark, dirty kind of leather.
Right.
But I don't mean that about.
I think it just leans a little bit more mature.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why it fits so much. Next up on the list is the most expensive one on the list. It is. I think we've used this comparison. It's pheromones. It is YSL's La Nuit, and it's a date night scent. It is meant to be worn on dates. Sure, you can wear it other times. You might get away with it.
Don't waste it.
Yeah, it's a date night scent.
Yeah.
It pulls people in. It makes them want to get close. It's warm. It's cardamom based. It's just a. Yeah, I can't say enough about how much of a date scent this is. Highly recommended. And for the 50 mil, we're looking at about $69. So definitely the highest price piece. But you know what? If you're going to spend $250 and date nights are important to you, as they should be probably. Yeah, this is one to have.
So that would have definitely been in my list, but I couldn't afford it based on the $250 price limit. What I do have to say about that price, though, is you hear so much stuff out there like, you will get compliments if you buy this. Oh, 100% compliments. Everyone's going to love this. That never happens. But with La Nuit alone, every woman will love it. There's 100% guarantee, I swear.
Well, they don't go that far. But, okay, pretty close.
I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I really think it is the best date night scent.
Well, and when you say date night scents, like sometimes, the first date versus, dates afterwards.
Yeah.
This one, I think, is just a date night scent.
It is.
First night, nights after that, hopefully you get more nights.
Yeah.
That's, it's a really good scent. I've got two left now. And both of them, you know what, you don't hear a ton about them anymore. But I think we're going to go with something, because I don't want to say everything I have is a darker, deeper scent and warmer scent for cooler weather. So I'm actually a big fan of Azzaro, especially their Chrome line, but I have to say Chrome Aqua is probably my favorite. It's right up there with, I think it's my favorite, and from a price point, at about $30. So, and it's a fresh scent, but it's not a boring blue scent.
I agree.
It's got character. Character is key. There's basil in it. And at times I've said that, or like basil or rosemary might necessarily not be for me. The way this is blended, it really brings out those characteristics that make it not just a blue scent.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Of all the Azzaros you've bought, and there have been way too many. That one's probably one of my favorites too.
It's really good.
Aqua's great. Yeah.
And again, I mean, I would definitely, this is something you just kind of put on the shelf for the warmer weather months as it gets to warm in the spring, all the way through summertime without question, and maybe even the early fall. But it's definitely a warmer weather blue scent. Yep. And last but not least,
Death in a bottle, because you could literally kill someone.
it's so heavy. I can't believe how heavy this is. This is Dunhill's Icon. It has some amazing qualities to it. It's got juniper berries. It's got I'm trying to think of a few others that are off the top. Neroli, which really stands out. And I have to be honest too about this. I'm not a huge Neroli fan. I like it. It depends how it's blended. You're a Neroli fan, I know. But this is class.
It is. It's very
classy.
It's very classy.
You know what? Off the scent, absolutely off the scent.
Just lighter on the trigger there.
Yeah, I would cut back. If you're gonna do 5, you do like 3 maybe.
You definitely can do work.
Yeah, and formal occasions. Honestly, I highly recommend you get your nose on this if you haven't already. And at this the pricing I got on this was $32 for
I think it's a 1 ounce.
for 1 ounce.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know what? Again, get your nose on it. I think you'll find that it's worth it. But yeah, it is definitely one I would start my collection off.
I actually own Dunhill Icon as well.
Mm.
And for me, it definitely does lean more mature. I think a lot of my scents do.
Yeah.
But yeah, that neroli in there is just so great. But then once it dries down, it does get more mature.
I got this thing.
You got iris in the bottom, along with some vetiver and some oud even in the bottom. There's a lot. There's a lot going on in Icon.
Yeah.
But I do think it's captivating, to be honest. So it's great.
Great term. So that's it for my $245. 7 bottles covering pretty much a gamut, and some of them overlapping.
Yep.
So yeah, pretty much the gamut of what you might need good quality scents for, and yeah, and again, those prices are only from discounters, Fragrance X, Fragrance Net, Fragrance Buy out of Canada. We've had great luck with all 3 of them. Never a problem. Shipping's pretty quick with all of them too. So no, they don't sponsor us, but we want to share the wealth of information when it comes to, saving ourselves money. We all want to do that. So
yeah.
You got anything?
Well done. No.
All right.
I hope you enjoyed our 2-part series.
2-part series, yeah. So basically, between the 2 of us, we spent $500. But yeah, I think we definitely divided on a few of our.
Yeah, it was definitely probably our biggest division here in all
Yeah.
of our videos. So we'll see how it shakes out based on what people think of that.
Well, again, we appreciate your viewing our videos, and we hope that we're entertaining and maybe helping you answer some of the questions with the holidays coming up around the corner, maybe doing some shopping for gifts, etc. We hope that ultimately we're providing some insight that will be helpful to you. So if you could, comment, we want to hear from you. And so comment, subscribe, and again, we appreciate you viewing. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.